This is what the sewing for the odo egg gele, the irregular round, looks like. You have to join them at the middle, so you have a step like this. So the first one will be folded two sides, other ones not folded because we have used glue on it, and the last one will be folded too. Can you see? It's like, it's okay. Aside this first one that is cotton, that is long, it starts from the small, it begins to increase. Can you see the distance between the left and the right? So that's how you should join. And see the joining, it's a very tiny joining, tiny and neat. I'm going to start the process of pleating it. The base is still just same way you do your base. Okay, now I'm going to be starting the pleat from the long one, which is my 50, 52. Okay, I'll pleat on my laps first before I take it to the dummy. As I'm pleating, I'm putting the pleat on top each other. So just make sure your pleat is not too small and is not too big, and they should be in uniform. So just concentrate on the middle. Once you can grab your hands firmly, later you can start arranging it all by the side. So I have 4 more remaining. I'm going to pleat the last one to remain 3 before I put it on my dummy head. I will try and arrange it a little. So the next thing, it's going on my dummy head. So this is the base, and then this is the rope. I used another color because it wasn't enough, so I just did a rope of 10 to 12 inches. I put it inside and joined it. I have to rinse my gele. This is the 3 remaining ones. So the next thing is to start pleating from the top. I can decide to increase my pleats because I want it to be fluffy at the top. So I'm making it a little more bigger than the sizes I had. When I get here, I will now have to arrange this. Okay, I'll have to use my rubber to hold it up. Just take it from here and just securing it. So coming back to this side, taking my fingers from the back to push out. I basically will take my time to arrange my auto gele. So the next thing now is I will take my gele from the up like this. So I will make a diagonal, like a slanted pleat. So I'll just slant it and then come over to this part.
And then make a slant. That will take me all through to down.
I will then take my rubber, hold it more. Once I take the rubber, I come to this place and pull this last one and pull this last one, so this ending will go inside. Can you see? It's like a fan like. So once I put a rubber on it, I will arrange have to put the rubber and make sure I arrange to my taste so it doesn't start pulling off. Okay, so I can come to this point and start the arrangement again. And you see I'm creating a diagonal. Let me just release this so you can understand it more. So you just create a kind of a fanny. So can you see? So I will have to drag this just the way I dragged it out on the other side to go in. Just like when you have a plate that is not balanced, create it. So trying to drag up, like I'm pulling up. When you pull, just pull it up gently. So I come over here. So when you feel you have to create more fan structure, I'm trying to make sure I arrange properly before I can start tacking. So I'll take it like this and then pull. Come back to this head, dummy head. I want to, because I don't have somebody to hold up for me. So I'm carefully removing all the. So I'm going to hold it down. Then I'll start pulling. If it's the round one conventional, this is the way to look like. Whichever way, you can always arrange from your pulling out. The next thing is tacking. Before I start tacking, I'm going to measure out where I need to cut. So I'll just position it. So this is what I'm going to be cutting off. So this part where I actually started the fan, I will exclude it. I will just tack the round pleat side first. Remember, you have to turn it cone like so you have that shape. Cut off this excess, just this little part remaining. The first one is for your time. The first and the last. The last is to cover up the back. So this is the last, this is the first. So just open up from there. I'm going to cut out this part. To use this and just cover up this part so it will look very neat. Now I'm going to tack the middle. Start from the middle and arrange one after the other and take my pleat. So when I get to this point where I started having a more conventional effect, I would stop this point. Yes, I will stop. I will tack that point from either the back or tiny formation forward, like I'm not losing any detail of my gele. I can decide to then take this upwards to hold up this two. Good to go. So this will help to secure this down. I can take it back. So my last point of tacking will be down, not up, for a neat finishing. So the next thing is I'm going to be looking at how best to hold up this part tight. I'm going to just knot and then come over and secure. So this is it. I'll just gently pick. Finally, and have this. I hope you enjoyed this part.